Reinier de Ridder's incredible run to start his UFC career came to an end at UFC Vancouver when he lost in the main event to Brendan Allen. De Ridder could really not get the game that we've seen out of him so far in the UFC going on the feet or on the ground in this fight. He had some moments in the opening frame and then kind of fell off a cliff, could not really get momentum back on his side, and shocking to many, including myself sitting cage side, he does not come out for the fifth round. Yes, people will point back to his fight with Anthony Malkin in one championship where it was a similar ending, did not get off the stool. I don't know what happened here. It will be very interesting to see when he speaks on this, how he reflects on what happened here. People speculate an injury, whether it was leading into the fight or in the fight itself. No validation to that as of now. Maybe he releases something, but still you have to give credit to Brendan Allen for showing up. Personally, I did think throughout the week that De Ridder just seemed like a little more fatigued version of himself. All these weight cuts, he is a big boy, and maybe that caught up to him in the performance, in the weight cut, who knows. But I don't want to take too much credit away from Allen. I do think he implemented a great game and is a tough stylistic matchup for De Ridder, but certainly a lot of momentum lost for Reinier with this result. He was on the cusp of a title shot, had so many good things going for him, a lot of excitement behind his name, and this is definitely a blow to that momentum, but still he is a relatively new face in the UFC, a lot of guys he can fight going forward, and a lot of interesting matchups to be made. I think the one that makes a lot of sense at this point, depending on when he can be back and try to bounce back from this, but if the timing does work out, you have to do the fight with Paulo Costa. Just makes too much sense. That was seemingly on the table for this fight on short notice. Costa wanted 3 rounds instead of 5, wanted a different date, that sort of stuff. De Ridder wasn't having it, took the fight with Allen, still as a headliner, 5 rounds, and we saw what happened here, but I do think there's a bit of a storyline with him and Costa at this point, so I think that would be a fun matchup to make. If not, certainly a lot of other highly ranked middleweights that would be compelling, but to me, I think that would be the funnest one there, and a great fight to set De Ridder up to get back on track. And for Costa, if he does that, we have to start talking about him as a contender again. So that is the fight to make, in my opinion, for Reinier de Ridder after his loss at UFC Vancouver.